What up, what up, what up? It's K.Honesty, and I'm about to do a review of The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episode 14. So if you have not seen the 14th episode of Season 8 of The Real Housewives of Potomac, turn this video off, go watch the episode, come back and watch this video. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I can't stress it enough, but you guys don't listen. I wish you would, though, because it really helps me more than you know. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out when I post. I am not a public speaker, so I will tend to fumble my words. You will hear me say, so, like 1,000 times. I may stop to regain my thoughts. I may talk slower to regain my thoughts. I'm going to definitely be looking at my notes over here that I take throughout the show. Anything I say, my opinion, it does not reflect anyone or anything associated with the show. And comment below what you would grade this episode, what you thought of this episode in its entirety. If I forgot anything or was off on anything in particular, let me know in the comments. And, yeah, I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews. I'm going to grade this episode a B-. It wasn't bad. We had some key moments. I feel like it was B- potential. I'm going to say B- for now. I can't really remember everything that happened. I might change. That's why I say I grade them before and after the review. Because I might change my mind at the end. I don't remember everything that happened. But we shall see. But I actually enjoyed RHOP and Married to Medicine this week, so let's get into it. This is the last chance. If you have not seen The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episode 14, turn this video off because I'm about to spoil the entire episode after I get some water. Ooh, I was thirsty. I love slushy ice water. I think all black people do. I think it's just, I don't know. Black people just love ice. All right, so the episode begins where it ended last week with Nneka getting this corny-ass, Dollar Tree-ass crown and sash for Grand Dame of Potomac. So corny, this cringe-ass moment. So Wendy, she goes to check on Candace, and Candace's like, oh, I just had to get my shoes or my glasses or something, she said. But she really was like, I don't have time for the bullshit, the corniness of it all. So Karen, you know, she don't really give a fuck. She's like, oh, congratulations, Nneka. She's like, come on, my dear, and they locked arms and skip away together. Karen has this clown mask in her confessional talking about it look like Giselle. I was like, indeed, it does. It's like the clown she is. So the ladies, they go to play night golf. And this is when I think Mia, Nneka, they're asking Giselle questions about Jason. We don't really give a fuck. They're like, are you and Jason exclusive? And Giselle's like, we are. We haven't seen this nigga all season. We only seen him on the first episode. And Mia's like, well, what if he posts someone on social media? And Giselle's like, oh, we talked about that. And he told me I have nothing to worry about when it comes to that. Okay. So Karen, she pulls Candace to the side. She's like, I noticed you walked away when the fake crowning was happening. I don't remember what Karen said specifically, but so Karen's like, yes, because I just don't have time for stupidity. Karen's like, well, you know, we all know Giselle has nothing better to do. She has nothing else going on. Indeed. Karen's like, you know, the titles don't bother me, honey. That's exactly why Karen's the Grand Dame, because you see how she didn't let that shit get to her at all? Giselle tries to say in her confessional, oh, we know Karen's feeling away because her lips do this and her hair and that wig. It's just like, girl, you're not even funny. Like, your shade is not even funny. So I think I said this before, but I thought I was gonna like Kiana because she came in as a friend to Wendy, and she was vibing with Candace. I do not like her after this episode, and this is like the first time we actually really getting something from her, and now I don't like her. So Kiana says in her confessional, oh, I was so surprised Giselle came to check on me first before yeah, she was so surprised that Giselle came to check on her. And I'm just like, Giselle only came to check on your ass just so she can say that she came to check on you and Wendy and Candace didn't. That's the type of malicious bitch that Giselle is. She don't give a fuck about you. She just want to make sure that she came to check on you and your friends didn't, so she could bring that up or she could have that in her back pocket. And she also low-key might be trying to recruit somebody for the Wendy and Candace hate train. And it's like Kieran is feeding right into the shit. Because when we get to the dinner scene, which is coming up, we'll get to it. Or maybe it was the brunch scene. I don't remember, but it was something. So the ladies, they go to dinner. So right after this shady ass shit that Giselle did, she decides now that she wants to thank Karen for, apparently Karen gave her some advice about when Grace goes off to college, and they show the clip of Karen telling Giselle, like, my mom told me that I was missing my son's moment by being so emotional. So Giselle shares that Grace graduated. Candace says, congratulations. Of course, Giselle doesn't say thank you back. So Giselle starts talking about Grace going to college in Florida. And all I see is the cameras constantly being put on Candace and Wendy. And they just smiling. That's all I'm seeing. They smiling. But then you got Robin in her confessional claiming that Wendy and Candace were making faces and rolling their eyes. And I'm like, I didn't see that. Or maybe it's the way they edited it. So then Wendy speaks up and she's like, well, from my personal experience, knowing that Florida has the stand your ground law and black people are getting killed without cause every day there, I wouldn't send my black boys to Florida. So, you know, Giselle, well, my daughter, she's been racially profiled here in Maryland, so all I can do is pray for her. I mean, that might, it sounds right, but yeah, we don't like Giselle. I don't care. So this is when Giselle decides that she wants to bring up Karen saying that Mia was sleeping with a rapper / married man or whatever. And Giselle's like, you know, if I would have said it, y'all would have been like, Giselle like to break up happy homes. Like, no, because you always like to put sauce on shit. That's your problem. You put sauce on stories, and that's why you break up happy homes and you make these dangerous accusations and comments and things like that. That's why we don't like when you say shit. So Karen says, the group has constantly brought up my marriage and has been totally disrespectful towards my marriage. Mia's like, so why is it okay to be totally disrespectful towards my marriage? She just said it because y'all do the same shit to her. And you so far up the green-eyed bandit's ass that you try to come for Karen too. And it's like, how dare you forget that she brought you in this group, bitch? So Karen's like, so Mia's like, well, why do you feel like you need to disrespect my marriage or whatever? And Mia's like, so Karen says, well, I said it to your face, unlike you. And then they show a clip that's supposed to be trying to vindicate or, what's the word? They show a clip that's I guess that they trying to make Karen look bad. I don't know if they're trying to make her look bad or like, it's like they not trying to vindicate Mia, but the clip they show a clip of Mia telling Karen at the end of last season, oh, I heard you was sleeping with some, I forgot, what was he, a hotel manager or something? I don't remember, in a bathroom, something like that. And they put the little thing that say to Karen's face. And it's just like, we're not going to sit here and act like Mia ain't said shit about Karen before. And it hasn't been to her face. They show that one little instance that's supposed to make it seem like, oh, Mia do say stuff to people's face. Like, no, Mia be lying. So Mia's like, oh, I didn't even tell the true story. So everybody looking like, ooh, what's the true story? So Karen's like, you don't know my true story, honey, and I don't know yours. And Mia's like, want to try it? And that just reminded me when she said something, I can't even remember what season it was, but she was like, oh, I have the receipts. And he was like, you want to see them? And I think it was at the reunion or something. And she was like, I have the receipt, want to see them, but she never pulled shit out. I feel like she just say shit just to say it. You ain't got no receipts because you would have pulled them out right there just to bomb Karen out. You ain't slick, Mia. Like, we know you now. We know you full of shit. So so Mia's like, I'm just gonna keep it to myself. I'm just like, girl, you be saying the same. You don't be having no fucking tea, bitch. Like, you just be saying shit. You just be saying that shit so people could think that you know. And here go Ashley and Giselle in their confessionals. Mia knows something. She knows some stuff. Like, no, she don't. She just saying that shit. I honestly just think Mia just be saying shit like that just to make people think that she know more than she do. So this is the part that made me not like Kiana. She decides that she wants to thank Giselle again. Thank you so much for coming to check on me. And I'm just like, now I don't like you, bitch, because why you gotta do it again? You already thanked her. Why you gotta thank her again? Then she calls out. Then she calls out Candace and Wendy for not checking on her. And I'm just like, now you just want a fucking moment, because Candace is like, oh, girl, I didn't know you was feeling that bad. I didn't know you felt abandoned. I'm sorry you felt abandoned. I didn't realize you was that sick. Wendy says, girl, I bought you a ginger ale. Where was that clip? Why didn't we see Wendy taking Kieran a ginger ale? Oh, because it didn't fit the storyline that they wanted us to see with Giselle going to check on her, and none of her other friends was. Where was the scene of Wendy taking her a ginger ale? They just conveniently left that out, just so it could make Giselle look better. Like, I don't like that. They trying to make Wendy look bad, and Wendy actually did go check on her or take her a ginger ale. Wendy's like, but we received that, Kiana. I'd be looking at her sideways now, because this is like, girl, why you ain't pull us to the side? Why you couldn't say that to them on the side? Like, y'all didn't come check on me. You just had to make sure you said it in front of the group. Like, she letting Giselle pull her right up in there. Go ahead, Kiana. I don't give a fuck, because I ain't gonna like your ass neither. So the next morning, Giselle, Mia, and Ashley, they sitting by the pool, and Giselle's telling Mia that Karen felt like Mia should have never came for her back in Miami. And they showed a clip of Mia getting mad at Karen for going to check on Wendy, who was assaulted by Mia first, instead of coming to check on Mia, who was the person that assaulted Wendy. Like, that shit makes my blood boil all over again. Because I forgot that shit even happened. And then they show that clip. I'm just like, this is reminding me why I don't like Mia ass. So Mia's like, well, she brought me in this group. What does she want me to be, her slave? So when all the ladies are getting together for breakfast, Mia comes in to Karen, and she's just like, oh, Karen, what would you like? I'm here to serve you because you brought me into the group, so I'm here to serve you. It was just so corny. Karen didn't even pay her ass no mind. She was like, look, we supposed to be moving on. Why are you bringing this dumb shit up again? Exactly. Then Giselle has the nerve to say in her confessional, I'm not talking to Candace and Wendy because they were making faces while I was talking about my daughter. Bitch, first of all, you already not talking to them. So what is your explanation for you not talking to them now? Like, what? You already not talking to them. They don't give a fuck. They keep talking about these faces that only you and your little green-eyed colorist twin saw them make. Nobody else saw them make until later, when motherfuckers trying to just jump on the bandwagon and say they saw some shit. So they start playing this messy game called Answer the Damn Question. Of course, Robin always got some corny shit going on. So I don't write all the questions. I wrote the stuff that I felt was interesting, that caught my attention. So they asked Ashley, when was the last time she had sex? She says it was in January, but it wasn't with Michael. It was basically like a hookup, a one-night stand situation. So then they asked Robin, what is a fetish that Juan wants her to do? And I'm just like, we don't want to hear about Robin and Juan. She says that she says that Juan wants to watch her have sex with someone else. And it don't matter if it's a man or a woman. And Karen, here go Karen in the confessional. Well, we know Juan wants a threesome and it ain't with Robin. That's why we love Karen, bro. That's why I love Karen. You cannot make me hate Karen Huger. I would say this in every review. I love Karen Huger. I got to meet that woman. I love Karen, bro. I love Karen. My boo, he worked pest control out, but he be out Potomac most of the days. I be like, man, I need to ride out there one day with you, see if I can find Karen's house. I love that woman. Like, not with no stalker shit, but I love Karen, bro. She just everything we need about this shit with this show. She carried this whole season on her back. Like, I don't know if I would have been able to tune in without Karen. I need some chapstick. My lips just keep drinking dry. So they asked Mia, what's the name of the rapper that she slept with? So they bring up that I think Mia brings up that she had to get Gordon's permission, and Wendy's like, if you weren't married to Gordon at the time, why'd you need his permission? And Mia says, oh, we were dating at the time. And I'm just like, this bitch is such a liar, like. And then Karen's like, if people ask me how do I feel when I get vindicated about stuff I say, I was just like, Karen was just sitting right there smiling like, Now who said, now what? What's said about the rapper? They always trying to come for Karen, but Karen be knowing what she be talking about. Oh my God, my side is cramping up. Oh no. Oh, my side is cramping. Okay, we try to sit up some. All right, so then Mia says, I'm not going to say who the rapper was because I don't want to incriminate that person. It's just like, okay, whatever. So then they asked Nneka which partner would she swap with. And I thought it was interesting. I wondered to myself, if she wasn't beefing with Wendy, would she have said Eddie because he's another Nigerian man? But all in all, in not so many words, I don't remember what Nneka said specifically, but she basically says Juan or Gordon. She's like, whichever one pays for my steak and my lobster tail, whatever the fuck she said. So then the producers, messy ass, they asked Nneka in her confessional, which husbands would you marry, fuck, kill? And she says she would fuck Juan, so she's clearly attracted to Juan. And she says instead of killing Eddie, she would save him. I'm just like, girl, they need to save Ike ass from your ass. That's a sentence you never thought you'll hear somebody say, save Ike. So then they get messy and they ask Karen how many sexual partners she's had in the past 5 years. And she's like, well, if wet dreams count, about 40. I'm just like, I love how Karen just don't feed into the bullshit. And that's what they be wanting her to do. They be wanting her to get in a tizzy about shit. Like, no. And that's exactly why she the grand dame. Because you can keep your cool like that when you know motherfuckers trying you. So, next, the ladies, they have lunch on the beach. So this is when Ashley, she's like, oh, I know I told you guys about my sexual escapades. I just want to delve deeper into that and let you guys know that I feel like the reason why I'm holding back from divorce now is because I've never really been on my own. So Mia's like, oh, I understand why you would remain married because Michael helps you financially. So Karen's like, I hope that's only half the reason. So Wendy, she asked Mia, like, are you with Gordon for financial reasons? And I'm glad that Wendy asked this. First, I thought I thought, like, why Wendy asked Mia that? I mean, I felt like Wendy was asking to be smart because she was kind of like coming for Ashley. And we see something happens with Mia and Ashley in the next episode. Ashley, Mia is not your damn friend. But I don't care because I'm here for it because Ashley ass messy too. She do shit just like Mia do. So I'm here for it either way. So at first I was kind of iffy about Wendy asking this question, but I'm glad she did because then we got to hear all these motherfucking lies that Mia started making up. So Wendy's like, well, are you with Gordon for financial reasons? And Mia's like, no, girl, Gordon broke as hell. So since Kieran is like, well, he's broke for the moment, at the moment. So Mia's like, oh, when I met Gordon, he was broke. So before I can even think anything, before I can even think about all the shit she said when we first got introduced to her. So she's like, oh, I had money when I got with Gordon. It was an inheritance. And before I can even think again, who? From who? Because your mom was on drugs and you was estranged from her. And I don't know that much about your dad. So she says all that, and then she's like, oh, we just let people think that Gordon was the breadwinner. So Wendy and Candace are super confused. The whole group is confused, but Wendy and Candace are the only ones that's going to say something because they don't have that relationship with Mia like the rest of the ladies do. And there's some like Karen just don't care to delve deeper because they know Mia's a liar. So anyway, so Wendy and Candace, they're like, well, what about when you first met him? You said he was a high roller and he was he was paying $10K every time to have a conversation with you at the gentleman's club you worked at. And then they had me thinking, if you had money from an inheritance, why were you working in a gentleman's club, Mia? If you so-called had money. So then Mia's like, oh, you know, high rollers, they don't really be having money like you think they have. Like, what do you think high rollers be having? And they like, you said $10K a conversation. And she's like, oh, $10K, that's chump change. That's an investment. $10K is a nice little amount of money if you spend it right. So Giselle, she trying to take the subject off of somebody because it's somebody that she gets along with. She's like, well, how did we even get here? She thought that somebody was going to say, well, Wendy asked the question. No, bitch. Ashley was like, oh, well, you know, Mia asked me. So she's like, so Ashley's like, well, Michael doesn't give me money, but I do like the safety that I have if my business is starting to struggle or I start to struggle financially, Michael's there as a lifeboat, basically. Then she starts to express that her life coach or her confidence coach, because Candace was like, you have a life coach, right? And Ashley was like, well, it's a confidence coach. What the fuck is the difference? They're trying to help you excel in life. It's the same damn thing, in my opinion. So she says that her confidence coach has encouraged her to set a goal or to have a goal, and she says that her passion is singing. And I'm like, oh, here we go again. What was that damn song she had earlier in the seasons? I don't even remember. Coffee and Love or some shit. I was just like, okay. Now, don't get me wrong. Ashley's voice is not terrible. It just ain't no Candace, okay? Candace's voice got soul. Ashley's voice just sound like you could tell she's half white. Is Ashley half white? I don't know. Her speaking voice gives that. But her mother don't give that at all. So she says that her goal was to have a song written by her birthday, and she accomplished it. So, of course, the ladies are like, okay, get up and sing. Candace hands her a butter knife. Flashbacks. Flashbacks. I was like, oh, Candace got a butter knife again at Ashley. But she hands it to her as a mic. It says, here's a mic. So Ashley, she gets up and starts singing. It wasn't terrible. Like I said, it wasn't terrible. I can't remember what she was singing. She was singing like the same 3 words. I can't remember what it was, though. The women, they give her good feedback. There's a couple people sitting at a table nearby. They're giving her some good feedback or whatever. So then Wendy brings up Karen's triple 20 party. And Karen's like, yes, I'm getting prepared and working with my trainer. And the lady's like, well, who's your trainer? What's his name? Blah, blah, blah. Karen's keeping that under wraps, which is smart, because then she tell y'all the name of her trainer, and then y'all look him up, or y'all try to find a way to make fetch happen and say she's sleeping with the trainer. Now it's just like, no, I wouldn't let y'all know who he is neither. So y'all can say in the next episode, oh yeah, I know she's sleeping with him. But instead, y'all don't know who the fuck he is, so y'all can't say shit. But it is also kind of suspicious that Karen didn't want to tell them. But I kind of understand. I don't care. Like, you can't make me hate Karen. I don't care. I don't care. So the ladies, they head to the beach to do a photo shoot. These little magazine covers, Sports Illustrated covers come up with these little shady stuff on them. I don't even remember everything that said. Robin ass laying on a hammock. It just looked like she in the fucking crib. It was just so Robin. So lame ass Robin. So Robin and Giselle and Mia and Ashley are sitting down talking. And Robin asks Mia, like, did you notice the way that Wendy and Candace were looking when Giselle was talking about Grace? So Mia's like, oh yeah, I saw that too. And I'm just like, no you didn't, bitch. You just want to fit in with the Green Eye Bandits so bad. It's annoying. Ashley's nodding over there, but I don't know if she's agreeing that she said that she saw something. But she's over there nodding her head, yes, like she saw something too. I'm just like, okay, so everybody saw something now. And then they do show a clip of Candace making like a face. But it's just like, I feel like Candace and Wendy, if they were making faces, I don't think it was towards Grace. I think it was just towards her mama. Grace's mama, Giselle. They don't fuck with Giselle, and she's talking. And then, mind you, Candace had just said congratulations to Giselle, and Giselle didn't respond thank you back. So maybe that was the faces they was making at each other, like look, this bitch can't even say thank you. That's probably the faces they was making. Either way, all the detrimental shit you have done, Giselle, you got the nerve to get mad about somebody making faces. Like, girl, so annoying. Like, I just can't stand it. So as they talking about that, Wendy and Candace come over like, what are you guys talking about? And it gets silent. I don't know if that's the way they edited it to make it seem like, oh, everybody quiet now when Wendy and Candace come over and ask what's going on. But the way they edited it, Candace and Wendy walk over, what's going on? What y'all talking about? And it gets super quiet. So I'm just like, are y'all scary ass bitches, or did they edit it that way? And that's how the episode ended. Like I said, I would still give it a B-. It was the little scene where they talked about sex. Every time they get to talking about sex, that's when it kind of like lightens the mood a little. So that's probably why I would give it a B-. Predictions for episodes to come. Like I said, we see that Mia and Ashley are going to have a situation next episode. And I don't feel bad for Ashley. I don't care. Because she do the same type shit that Mia's doing now to her. So if you could dish it, you better be able to take it, Ashley. And like I said, maybe it was the way they edited it. Or if not, them bitches is scary for not saying nothing when Wendy and Candace came over there. But we shall see what's going to happen with that. And we see NECA and Kierna have a little tiff. I wonder what that's going to entail. I don't like neither one of them, so I don't really care about what that situation is about. But yeah, we shall see. Those are my little thoughts of what have yous for episodes to come. Thanks for watching this review. Comment below what you thought of the episode, what you would grade the episode. If I forgot anything or was off on anything particular, let me know in the comments. And yeah, like this video. Subscribe to my channel. I don't only review RHOP. I review other shows as well, of course, you know. Check out my channel so you can see what I review. Hit the notification bell so you can know exactly when I post something. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the next review. Peace.